right, these are just my little biscuits that were frozen that I already thawed, and we're just gonna take some of this apple pie filling right here, and we're gonna use the back of our spoon to make like a little divot in there, and then empty that apple pie filling right on in and seal this right back up for a super easy little fall festive treat. And then place that side down right back where you picked it up from. We're gonna do that for the rest of these. You can also flatten it out like beforehand like I just did, but I really like using the back of the spoon. Just kind of makes it a little bit easier. I did wash my hands, so don't worry, super clean. You can use any kind of pie filling as well if you want to get the store-bought brand or the one that I have. Any kind will be delicious. All right, and that is my very last one. Seal it on up and flip it over. Beautiful. Now for the next fun part. I'm gonna go ahead and move these aside real quick so I can bring out my bowl. This is 1 stick of butter that we went ahead and melted in there. We're going to bring 1/2 of a cup of brown sugar, and you always have to pack your brown sugar. And then bringing out our cinnamon, of course. I love cinnamon, but you can always overdo cinnamon, so you don't want to put too much in there. And one of my favorites, oats. I absolutely love oats, okay? It's just so good. And we're just gonna add, I'm just eyeballing this, about that much, maybe like 1/4 of a cup. I'm not exactly sure. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of flour, maybe about like a tablespoon or so, just right on in. And we're gonna go ahead and mix this up for our delicious little topping here that we got. It's gonna be so good. You guys could also use like a white sugar if you don't have brown sugar. Put some molasses in here, some apple pie spice if you have it, but I'm just using the cinnamon. That looks great. Let's bring right back out those rolls. And before we get to that topping, I've got my 1 egg. We're just going to do a quick little egg wash right on over each of these little doughy apple pie bite type dessert. It's gonna be so good. And I love using an egg wash because it really helps them kind of brown up nicely. They just look super golden and delicious. And just right on over the top. You could also do a butter wash, but I like the egg just a little bit better, in my opinion. And look at how vibrant this egg looks too. That's what you do when you got those organic eggs, super pretty. And then the strudel topping, I'm just gonna pour right on over the top, in between, on top, all around those yummy biscuits. Make sure you save enough to go completely around. Of course, you can always mix up some more, but it's better if you pre-plan. All right, and just a little bit left. I'm just gonna, right there, give it a nice spread. Oh, that's looking and smelling amazing. Super easy. Now we're gonna head to the oven. All right, this just came out of the oven. I went ahead and let it rest for just a few minutes. Gonna bring back out that apple pie filling because we have quite a bit left. And we're just going to place this all around the top, right on top of that yummy strudel. Do you see how delicious and golden brown those biscuits and rolls got? Actually, what's the difference between a biscuit and a roll? I'm not exactly sure. If you know, let me know. But either way, they're delicious. I love my carbs. All right, that is looking great. And of course, not just finished. I've got some icing here that I went ahead and melted in the microwave. You could also just whip up your own using some powdered sugar, but I'm just being lazy and doing it the easy way. And look at how good. And you can add as much or as little icing as you think you and your family would like. Or if you're bringing this to a party, you can always set the icing down right in the center. And you can use it as like a little dipping too, but we're not doing that here. I am going to use just some parsley right in the center to fill in that gap. Make it look super pretty, super gorgeous, and go ahead and dress this up. And just look at how beautiful of a presentation this is. Perfect to bring with you, perfect to serve for the holidays. Of course, we are gonna try it though. Just get a little peek. Ooh, still a little warm, but that's all right, I'll risk it. Cheers. So good.